Narrowboat that James built. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Well, this boat has certainly been on some kind of journey since I've had her. I mean, goodness knows, she's 50 years old, so she's had quite a few journeys in her life. And now she's on the water. Now she looks like this and looks much more like a home. It's right that she's named. She's obviously been officially named for boat safety, insurance and licensing and things like that. But in terms of you guys and external livery, that's what, you know, this is the time. And talking of external livery, there was loads of suggestions mentioned in a few videos ago about kind of temporary solutions. Obviously the boat isn't painted yet, and it's not going to be for some time, so I did want something on it now. And luckily, well, Paul, my cousin, runs Pronto Print in Windsor, and he got in touch and said, I can make you magnetic signs. I was like, sweet. So and luckily Paul was able to do the design and stuff, because all I had was the letters. And I just wanted it to the kind of the base colour to be grey, because obviously that's what the external colour of the boat is, so it kind of somewhat blend in. And yeah, I just wanted something kind of that I could put on there kind of now, and then remove kind of later date. I didn't want to paint something on myself because that would have been horrific. And a sign writer like Darren, who comes here to the wharf quite a lot, it's such a skill. It's a beautiful thing to observe, and to get him to do it and then paint over it a few months later, which, you know, even if he was to come back and redo it, it'd be way too painful. So the magnetic sign that Paul managed to do was brilliant. I'll leave the details for Pronto Print in Windsor in the kind of description of the video. So if you do want anything printed, he's your man. It's and if you you can turn up by boat, because it's on the River Thames in Windsor, so that's ideal for narrowboaters. So it comes down to the name. There is loads of different names for narrowboats, loads of different kind of themes and styles. And one particular theme that I wanted to pursue was the kind of the play on words, the pun, and there's just so many good examples up and down the cut of just they kind of make you think about the true meaning behind it, and I quite like names like that. It's a talking point, and it's something that reflects the personality of, well, me, life, and life on the boat, and just life in general, really. And something which is, yeah, kind of quirky, because, well, the boat's quirky, being on the canal's quirky, so I wanted something kind of, yeah, interesting and like that. And I wanted it to kind of reflect, obviously, me, but as I said, life on the cut a bit as well. And I really wanted to kind of partly depict the pace of life on the cut. I mean, it is slow. So I wanted to kind of, and that's the advantage. That's the beauty of it. So I wanted that to really come across, and the fact that it's all about moving, navigating, kind of, I don't know, journeying, voyaging, seeing, waiting, looking for something. Always traveling. I just think I wanted to kind of find some kind of blend of that or whatever. And then, well, it wasn't really coming to me. And then I started thinking about other things that kind of meaningful to me. And this little tipple is certainly one of them. This is slow gin. I've obviously mentioned this before. It's a beautiful drink. This is actually made by Steve, one of my mates. But it's a gorgeous drink, and wherever I move somewhere new, and I have been fairly nomadic in my life, I've always looked out for blackthorn bushes, which is, in springtime, they flower with a kind of a whitish flower, and that's what the slowberries grow on. And in the autumn time, you go and pick them and then mix them with gin and a bit of sugar, and this drink is made, and it's absolutely it's just delicious. The colour of it is amazing, but it just tastes lovely, and it kind of is indicative of the canals in a way, because they grow in kind of quite bountifully in the hedgerows and the towpaths up and down the cut, certainly in kind of non-urban areas, and I can imagine myself kind of going up and down, chugging along, looking out for these bushes and looking out for kind of places that I can go and harvest at the right time of year. So that was something I liked the idea of that. And the other things that kind of, I don't know, music is a big part of, I guess, the boat and my life. So kind of thinking about those two things put together, and well, I can declare that the boat's name is Slow Patrol. Well, until next time, look after yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.